Hey guys, so you probably already know you can probably tell I've got two badges. My birthday today. Yes, I'm 13. I'm not 31, it's not backwards, I am 13 or 31. Even though it was the wrong way today and somebody thought I was 31. Just like, I'm gonna actually upload a birthday haul perhaps tonight, maybe tomorrow. I've got this nice hairband that looks like it's from Calf Kids and like I'm actually wearing now, so I just thought I might as well show you. There's like nice patterns on. And I bought like a few things today, which I love. And like, I got my white iPod, what I wanted. And I'm also going to be ordering another case because I think it's always nice to like change sometimes. And I did get mine in like the original color, which is the black, but I actually prefer the white. I'm gonna actually this actually is going to be about the app, what apps I have so far. You can probably tell by the title, obviously, when I put it up. So I'm gonna explain my case first. My case is basically this like I don't know what it is really. I don't know. Oh, hello. That's what it looks like. It looks like an iPhone 4 white. That's why I like it, an iPhone 4 and white. And I'm sure this is like the new one. I'm not sure if the iPhone 5 is out yet, but it's a lot. It looks more like the iPhone. Like it's like it looks more like square around the edges, thick around the edges than like fat and like horrible and like the iPhone 3GS. Like I already have, but I was really thrilled to get this because I was looking forward to this like all day, and I only just really undid like a few hours ago, so I hadn't had it that long. Yeah, so my case is just this case from a shop online, and this iPod came all in the Apple packaging, and I was like undoing it like, I thought that I'd prefer to undo this with my family than undoing it with YouTube, so I thought I'd actually not like do the unbox. I know I promised, and people probably like looking out for that on the 7th of June, but I'm actually like gonna film the apps that are on this. You can see it's the white, like oh my god. Yeah, so I love the case as well because it's like rectangle around the edge, which makes it look so nice. So you can see me in it. Hey, in there. And you can actually now do a thing where you can message on this. So I messaged my dad and he got it and he replied back. I can actually show you that probably on my phone and his later. So I'm not actually lying because I obviously wouldn't lie on YouTube. It'd be a bit embarrassing. But yeah, this I just love it. It's got front-facing camera and everything. Like it's exactly like the I don't know if the iPhone 5's out yet, but on the thing it did say that the iPhone 5s were out, but I don't know whether that was just because I don't know. Perhaps it's one that I don't know. It was just on the website that I got this off that actually said it was out, but I don't know if it is. So I wouldn't obviously. You can obviously look online, but I don't know if it is or not. But I'm not sure like whether this one is actually the 4 or the 5 because it's more square and it obviously does messages on now. You can't, yeah. So it's got front facing camera, which my sister adore the front facing camera. Like we wish we had this like when we went to the city today because we just love front facing camera, especially prank mirror on front facing camera. It's got like everything the iPhone would basically. Um, and yeah, it's just all white, it's all completely white, and I love it. So in the case, you're just pink, so you can't obviously see the back, but it's that colour. But tidy's there. But yeah, you can't see because of the glare, because obviously the light's on, because it is like still light. It's still my birthday for still a few hours, so I don't mind. Someone's actually messaged me on Facebook. I just looked, just like flashing at me. So yeah, you can't see because of the webcam light. Ah, there you go. So yeah, as you can see, it's white. So I haven't had this very long, as I said. I think it's got a screen protector on already. It looks like it's got a screen protector on already. It probably has. I don't know because I think it comes with the screen protector on, but it looks like it has because it's like really glary and stuff. But I'm gonna buy like a 10-pack because I like to swap them because they get rather dirty and filthy like the screen protectors. But it looks rather nice without the screen protector on, but it just makes it look a little bit like nicer when it's turned on. So I've actually updated the background, etc. Like when I got this, I've been on it like ever since. Even when I was eating my tea, I had to like have this with me. So then if I wanted to go on it, and I've got like a few apps on here. Only my absolutely favourite ones, like Prank Mirror, I haven't got because it said I had to pay for the one that you now get on the new iPods and the new iPhones. So obviously I don't actually have Prank Mirror because you've got to pay a little bit, perhaps 69p. But I can't, like, I don't know, like I can pay for it with my birthday money and stuff, but I just thought no, because I could always plug my iPod in to the laptop and like get it off my dad's iPhone and my sister's iPod. I think no, my other iPhone. But you get the Pro now on this one, but because I got the 3GS, it comes through on there because they're like all connected through the same laptop and stuff. I really want to make this video quite a long one because I'm not often in a long video, especially when it's your birthday. Like you like to do a very long video. I got off his birthday presents. It was like Christmas. Like everyone was like watching me, and it was fairly embarrassing. Like I liked all my presents. I can't even say I didn't like any of my presents because I did like all of them. And if I did like one of them, I wouldn't say. But this time I actually loved all of them, and I always have loved all of them. So I don't know what I mean. So yeah, it's like the white one. So it's got the basics: the front-facing camera, the button to click off stuff, like the two cameras, and you can get a protector actually now to click on the back, but at no point if you've got a case. It's if you don't want a case on, I think. But if you've got a case, you don't need it on. On the front, you don't really need one on, because my dad has had his iPhone for a little while now, and he hasn't ever had a screen protector on, and it's still fine. I don't know whether it's just him like being overprotected with it, but I don't know. But I'm gonna be extra protective with this. Like my iPhone 3GS, I've had it for like probably probably about 6 months ish. I don't know. Work that out later. But yeah, so and I haven't even scratched that yet, so I don't think I'm gonna scratch this one to be honest, because like obviously on the black it obviously shows up a little bit more because it's like not white. I'm gonna go ahead anyway. I haven't got the new update yet because I haven't actually updated it all, but it's 2055 and it's a Thursday the 7th of June. I had to think for a minute what day it was. Okay, it's a bit bright, but I have to have it that bright. Okay, that's me and my sister. That was actually today. That's my sister. That's me. So yeah. Oops, I'm on the Facebook app. Yeah, and then my background, I only have a few apps, as I said. My background is just like this flowery, pinky, flowery thing. If you go to the left, it just comes to your selection bar as it always does, like to search apps, if you have pages and pages full, or whether you don't have an app yet and you want to do that instead of App Store. These 4 apps at the bottom are, if you slide that, they stay there the whole time, if you know what I mean. And that's messages, mail, Safari, music. Yeah, you can actually message on this. See, because like my dad actually tried this out earlier, and he put his phone, hi dad. That was from me apparently, but that's to my dad. His name's Andrew Jackson, obviously. So there's hi dad's on it, and I he texted that to his phone because he was actually on my iPod. How dare he? He was like setting up and stuff, and that actually came through, and he didn't obviously reply because he was sitting right next to me, but it actually came through to his phone. And you can like message anyone. I'm not sure whether you can message anyone like with a BlackBerry or any Android phone or whatever. I think it's only iPods or iPhones. I don't know whether it's just that or whether you can actually, but I don't know. Like it's got messages on now, so I really like the iPod for that reason. Like you don't even hardly need your phone now because you've got like all the stuff you need on the iPhone or iPod. But it's like an iPhone because you just got like messages. You can actually like contact people finally through an iPod. Like I'm waiting back. I hadn't had FaceTime before because my dad's had it, but I haven't because I had the old iPhone. But now I've got the new iPod, so I've got FaceTime, which I've got like one missed call thing because my dad always rings me on that, and it works. I've got so that's FaceTime, so it has 1 because he's been ringing me, and then I got calendar, photos, camera. On camera, obviously you can have it this way, which is probably going to be facing, yeah. So that's that way, but you can like switch them so it actually comes on my way. So now it's on my way because you can see Heidi's TV, and you can probably see yourself as well on me. So yeah, so you can switch it anyway, which I've never had that on any phone or anything before. That's like the main thing about this as well. Videos, YouTube. Oh, I actually got this one. I think I've said, but you probably know in the other video I did say I was going to be getting this, so it's not like a shock. I was expecting it because I asked for it and I knew that I'd probably, I don't know, but it was like the last one left in the shop, so they're quite popular and quite handy to have, I suppose. Yeah, so the YouTube app, obviously, I think like featured. I haven't featured anything. So obviously, I think like everyone who has YouTube must use this app if they have the iPods or whatever. You can like search whatever you want on there. And then you just got maps and weather, but I can't probably show you. I don't know whether. Oh, no, that's not where I live very well. Maps and weather, yeah, they got notes. I haven't got anything in notes or reminders, but like I love them on my old iPhone. I used to always use them two together. Clock, Game Center. I never really understood what that Game Center is, but
It's like,
yeah, I know, but I don't think anyone really understands. Yeah, but nobody really understands what it is, do they? So, newsstand is basically just where you can like buy newspapers and magazines. But I used to have some, but like they seem like the magazines that were on there. After a while, if you don't read them, I think they just like cancel them because you're obviously not reading them, and they're like $4.99 each, which is just as bad as a shop. iTunes. I always use iTunes. Obviously, I always use music as well. App Store, which I obviously always use because you have to like obviously get your Facebook app and your Twitter app. I haven't got Twitter on here yet. App Store, obviously in settings. I always go in settings because it's got like all your stuff that you need, like your ringtones and stuff. And the next page, as I said, I only have five apps or something because I obviously haven't had this. I've only had like say 4 hours, 5 hours, so it ain't really that long to like set up a whole iPod. Where it has to take like 2 days to have like loads of apps. I've got stocks, which I don't think anyone really ever understands what that is. Really, like it's a bit random. Like you don't even need it unless you're a lot older. Utilities. I think everybody like just has this when it comes to the phone. Contacts, calculator, and voicemails. Like I don't even use voicemails. I use contacts, but like you can get to them just down there. Like because you have contacts for your messages, I think, so you can just get to them in other places than there. And voicemails, obviously, I don't use it. And calculator, obviously, I'm gonna start using that quite a bit. Facebook, I obviously use that. So I use that. Instagram, you can get that on the iPods now as well, because obviously you've got a front-facing camera. Yeah, so like we have all these pictures that other people have posted as well. And Subway Surf, if you've never heard of that, like it's quite a new one to me, but I love it. Like I tell everyone about it, and they all like get it. But my really young cousin, is it?
yeah.
Or is it you?
No.
He's got the highest score, and he's like the youngest in the family. Well, our family. So it just comes on like that and stuff. But that's how it is like if you've never played in it, I reckon, because like you don't have any points or anything. So that's the whole of my iPod. I know I haven't had a lot. I said that I didn't have a lot, so it's not that I like lied. But I'm now gonna order another case. I think if it's like cheap because I quite like the other cases that are on there as well. So like it's always handy to have a spare ones because you can swap depending on what colour you feel like or something. Perhaps a blue one of this or just maybe just a different sort. I think the pink really shows up with the white. I really like it. This is what it looks like, and the case is like that. If you want to go and order one of these, it's called the eBay shop online, obviously on eBay, but you just obviously click on the eBay shop one, and it's just like a whatever they used to be, like the old version of the CD thing, I suppose. So I really like this case, and I really like everything about it, basically. Yeah, so I like it. And also I like it because it says A in the corner, and it's Abigail and Amanda, so I quite like that. So yeah, I just love it basically. So yes, hope you have one, or if you have one of these, or if you're planning on like you're not sure whether you should buy one, then I would go and buy one because I think they're really worth the money. Like it's exactly the same as the iPhone, which is like £200, £300 more than this is. So I'd go and buy that right now. I just really like the case and everything. Like I'm just obsessed with it at the moment. Like I'm always on it, so you would never find a time where I'm not on this at the moment. Cases are really handy on because they look like a lot. Well, they show up white at the front a lot. It doesn't really matter about the back, like what it looks like, whether it's white or not, because you can just have the case on. So yeah, it's all white. Bye. Oh, I'll be uploading a birthday haul soon. Like, I went in Primark, but I got a handbag I'm using now and a purse that I'm using now, and my purse that overflowed birthday money. So yeah, I got a check as well. How cool is that? Like, I hardly ever get checks. I have a bank account, so I could put it in there. Or savings account, whatever it is. So yes, I'm going now. You probably hear music in the background, hide in the background, but you just have to deal with that. So you've lasted with me this long, my birthday. How cool is that? Bye.